Also, let me show you the spotter effects. That's cool. Let's go for the cutback. There we go, from the other side. Dennis from Sim Racing Shop have sent some super cool units my way for test and review purposes, but I feel already so biased because I like everything so much. I can't even consider that video proper review, and at least I will try to show you everything, talk about the prices, the build quality, but in general I have almost zero complaints, except maybe the price. Those are quite expensive, but definitely not as expensive as Asher, for example. Just look what is going on, man. This is crazy. So let me show you quickly the build quality, and then I will put them on the Sim-Rig and show you everything they can do. Starting with the SRS Sim-Rank. Even from the box you already know that is high quality product, and what we get here is the rank system itself, which right now is jumping all over the place, and the reason is it is touchscreen, but actually we don't have to touch the screen, which is something I personally hate because it gets nasty. So all we have to do is just touch the box in whatever place we want, and we can switch to different profiles. So what is coming with is the cable, and then this is such a cool arm coming with the rings, black and I guess red. Then we get a nut which goes to the profile like that. Then one of those sides goes here, and then the other side goes here. And then we can tie it from that side and take whatever position we want. So everything is aluminum, and the screen is Vocor, so the usual quality from the screen. And then there are tons of profiles. You can see C1, T2, T1, PC. Right now I don't run the MSI program, but here we can get our PC, you know, specs, temperatures. I really love that. So we'll check later all the different profiles while running the game. And those two windows, actually 3 windows, are actually getting picture from the screen itself. Here we will get fuel warning. Those are the profiles, and this space here, it gives us the telemetry of if we are running slow on the lap with red color, or green if we are green on the delta. I love this one so much. Next one, Denzo Pro flag, and this is also such a cool unit. So Again, aluminum with little carbon part in front. It has 64 LEDs, 8 on horizontal and vertical. On the back, what is cool about it is we can run the cable on whatever side we want, depending on how we attach it to the rig. Like we can run the cable here, here, on the top, and then it comes with that small bracket, which again is compatible with that magic arm, and that is also super high quality. Expensive, but it feels like something coming from a real car. I will show you later all the different effects. Then we can use that magic arm, but it's possible to attach that on the back and then run this just on aluminum profile. All the bolts and nuts available here inside, and once again, you know, this is high quality just from opening the packaging. So moving to the next flag system, which is something I fall in love. So that is the Denzo flag micro, and just look how cool are those. They're so small, absolutely amazing. So what we get again is that little adapter which goes on the back, and some small bolts somewhere here. Oh, there we go. Those small bolts. This is like I'm going into a watchmaker job. So that adapter is compatible again with that magic arm, but there is a bracket kit which is also super expensive, 39 euro just for the bracket kit. And what we get here are different pieces with super cool tool, and you can mount with those on your rig. How cool are those? Aluminum with tons of different effects, so you can use 2 of those on the left and the right side and get different telemetry and warnings. I will show you where I'm gonna put those. And moving to the last one, which is the SRS Ultra 7.8 inch. That thing is a monster. So it uses the lovely dashes with all kind of different options, tons of LEDs, brackets, super duper top quality again, aluminum case, and all the necessary things you're gonna need to attach it wherever, however you wish. And again, that thing is absolute monster. And also quite heavy. Amazing quality. And another thing I really like here is the actual logo from the company is inside here, but you really have to look for it, which is super cool. I hate companies' logos on the face of the products, and I know many of you does as well. Crazy monster and super heavy. I love it. let's attach it and show you all the different things those gadgets can do. Here are my choices in terms of placement, and I have the two small flags left and right because I want that spotter effect. Then I have the rank system here on top, and that rank system, as I've said, is super cool with that touch function, and we have like 6 different pages. The same apply for the lovely dash, which has 5 different screens on each side. Super cool. And the big flag is on the GT rig. Now I will jump in SimHub and show all the different effects. Just wanted to show you for now the effects on the flags, which I can choose through the SimHub if I'm not in the rig. So going out of the pit and stepping out of the line, you get those effects. But also, one super cool function of the rank system are the flags warnings. Another cool feature of the rank system are the flags, which is super cool. So if you get just this one, maybe it's enough for all the flags. But I really love the animations from the mini flags. Now we're gonna get green. There we go, green. And one thing I've done right now is I set the gears just on one side because I really want to have the gears into my vision at any time. But when I go into the red line, I want them both to blink, which is super cool. And now let's move to all the other animations and effects through the SimHub. Starting with the flags, those are already added to the SimHub, and all we have to do is just add new device and find a different device. Then let me open the device. We need to download the profile, and once it's done, we can import from here. And those are 2 different profiles. One is for the left side, one is for the right. Just click and load that profile. Next, here on that page, we have the brightness level. At around 20 is just perfect to me. Next, going to the edit profile, let me show you all the different effects we're gonna get. Gear, you saw already that. Here we can change different colors. The way I did one of the flags to just blink when we reach the red line is I just added black color for the gear itself, so it blinks white whenever we reach that red line. We have all the flags. I will show you the different animations just in a second. The debris, that's very cool. Here we're gonna get some different animations. This is when we go out. We are already out of the pit line, so it shows us to stay still on the side and don't cross the line, to not get penalized. So limiter, that's the pit limiter when it's enabled. And what is this? Oh, this is the off track. I love that. But one super cool feature on the rank is it gives us all the off tracks, but also how many it counts for us, which is super useful, particularly on iRacing. White flag, green, yellow, blue, spotter, that is on the other side. Basically, those are the effects, the animations for the small flags, and then I will jump on the GT rig and show you how it looks on the Pro flag. Moving to the huge dash here, again, we have to use the lovely dashboard plugin to get all the important information, and that is such a cool dashboard. My favorite. I use it for years. It constantly gets updates and it's absolutely awesome. About the rank, we need to download the dash for the rank, and for example, if you want to get the stats from your PC, you need to use MSI, and right now I can see the CPU temperatures with the load and the GPU temperatures. And how you do that is you install the MSI and then go to settings, then system info, and here you have to check the afterburner effects. I really love those, honestly, but I think the rank is the best bang for a buck because it is still expensive, 200 euro, but it comes with the magic arm, and that arm is just so cool. Like, you can do whatever position you want. You can bring it closer, further, change the angle. Absolutely awesome. And this has 6 different profiles, which we will see on this little window. So this is PC, and then R1, C2, C1, T2, T1, and PC again. So 6 different pages. And that window here is for the fuel warning. Now, moving to the Dash Pro, again, we have brightness, which is absolutely insane. And I forgot to mention, there are 64 individual LEDs in both of the micro and this one. Basically, all those effects are the same. I also really like to use that flag system as a gear dash display in rally experiences, because I really need to know at any moment at which gear am I, but also that blinking effect helps me a lot deciding on when to shift. And all that being said, again, I'm not really sure I can consider that video as a proper review, because as you saw, I am overly way too positive. But there are not really too many things to complain about except the prices. But again, if you check the prices from other companies based in Europe, those prices are actually quite good. If you compare the Asher big display, it's 100 euro more expensive. And I believe Denise just did the best he can to price those quite well. Oh, that was big cut. So I don't have any discount codes for you, but I think Dan Suzuki is official partner with Sim Racing Shop, so definitely go check his account on YouTube. I think he has 3 or 5% discount, so if you consider some of those, you can save a few bucks. And all that being said, woo! Much love everyone, and I guess I will see you on the track.